Uh, my name is Jack Johnson. My family and I are going down to Sarasota, Florida, to the Silverstein Institute, where I will give a speech on my personal experience with the condition, hyperacusis. Um, my family member asked me to turn on this video, and he wants to ask me a few questions. So go ahead.
What I want to hear is the story you told me about the actual miracle of how you got in touch with the Silverstein Institute.
I woke up in the spring of 2018 after living with hyperacusis for 3.5 years. Actually, about 3 years and 3 months at that time. But I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and my cell phone was sitting to the side of the bed, right to beside my head. And the first idea that came to my mind was search YouTube for hyperacusis treatment. So I put in those exact words, hyperacusis treatment. And I had already been told by the leading audiologists in the Southeast and in Alabama and Georgia that there was nothing they could do. So I put in the two words that came to my mind, and it brought up Dr. Silverstein's video at the Silverstein Institute, where he explained that he had developed an effective treatment. I think he just called it a treatment for hyperacusis. It is an effective surgical treatment for hyperacusis. So I hope that answers your question.
Would you tell me the effect that it had upon you upon receiving this operation?
Um, it made me whole again. As that tissue that they took off the side of my head grafted, so to speak, and grew into and was accepted by the inner tissue of my inner ear, which gave protective coating to the auditory nerve as far as I'm concerned from a layman's perspective. I had a raw nerve exposed in both my ears to the elements of this noisy world. And it changed my personality. Absolutely changed my personality. I went through a 3 year and 3 month period of it's indescribable, actually. But let's just say I had raw nerves exposed to the elements of life. And after that surgery, that tissue provided me with the shelter I so desperately
Now
prayed for.
it's been about 6 months now. Can you sort of give me a progression of right after it happened and each one of the 6 months, how your progression came about?
Well, the first month, uh, the first day out of the hospital, I could listen to the radio at a normal level. Now, I actually did that a little long on the way home. I was so ecstatic that I did it a little long, and then my ears became sensitive, and I thought, oh my goodness, I hope I haven't messed something up. But that went away, and then my ears began to heal, and I was careful with them from then on, and realized that I definitely have more capacity. I have more capacity. And then I realized I am being empowered as this heals month after month after month, because I'm getting more courage back. I'm realizing that I can hear a door slam on a vehicle and not, shriek in pain. So, I feel like I've been rebuilt from the ground up as a result of Dr. Silverstein and his staff. And I'm immensely grateful, and I'm immensely appreciative for what they've done for me. I know the worth of what they've done. They've given me my life back, you know, and it's hard to explain, or I don't know how you repay people that give you your life back, but I'm very grateful. Thank you. I just want to help the Institute any way I can, you know.
Would you be willing to take, for instance, a phone call from someone that had the same problem you've had and tell them of the wonderful results that you've received?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I believe that this surgery, my hope, my prayer is that every hospital, whether it be military or civilian, in this world will have access to this surgical treatment.
So, in other words, Dr. Goldstein has really done a marvelous job on you, and you're willing to give that testimony to anybody who has the same problems you've had.
Dr. Silverstein has perfected, he and his staff have perfected the art of hyperacusis treatment through surgery. Yes.
I feel that he'll really be appreciative of this little video that you've made, and I'm glad to be part of it. And I know the results of it, me being with you every day. I know the results of what it's done for you, and it's been a miracle, and we're so appreciative.
How have you seen, if you don't mind, what has hyperacusis and the treatment of it done for my personality, in your opinion?
It's given you a